Thank you for joining us here on the Word of Encouragement. Today we're looking at Colossians chapter 1. And in this chapter, we have laid out for us the superior Lord that we have, the great and mighty preeminent Savior. And it's just thrilling to realize all that we have in Him. And as we look at these great truths, leading into it, we have in verse 13 of chapter 1, who hath delivered us from the power of darkness and hath translated us into the kingdom of his dear Son. I've often referred to the fact that we are living in dark days. That's why we have this little word of encouragement, because of what happened back at the COVID time and wanting to encourage our people. But we've continued on because that accelerated the power of darkness in our culture today. It just seems like everything came out into the open. In every facet of our life, we're seeing changes that make our heads spin. We sense the darkness of Satan's opposition to believers and to the work of God. And yet at the same time, we also see that God is working in this day, and we need to stay encouraged. But it is a battle. This verse is such a help. When we accepted Christ as our Savior, we were delivered we have been delivered from that power, that authority of darkness. Please remember, as you hear speeches, as you hear reports of what the world is doing in the political realm, in the economic realm, in the international realm, in the entertainment realm. Remember, they are under the authority of Satan. He is the god of this world. They're doing his bidding, and they do not have the illumination of the Spirit of God. But when we were saved, we have been translated or transferred into the kingdom of his dear Son. Satan is no longer our master. And though we're discouraged by seeing what he is doing in an unregenerate world, we as believers have got to realize we have a new master. We don't have to do his bidding. We don't have to allow him to have influence over us. We are freed from the dominion of sin and of the flesh. It's a wonderful reality of our identification with Christ. But here's my point. Believers need to be encouraged that we don't have to do what Satan says, that we're not part of this world, but we also need to be encouraged and challenged to not allow Satan to do that to us as believers. When we're not walking in the Spirit, the flesh is in tune with the world and Satan. And it's tragic how many believers are not living out that kingdom of his dear Son reality. The freedom from Satan and his mastery over us. He has no right to have dominion over us. And today, the world needs to see churches and believers that are freed, that are in victory, that are excited about the things of God. And you will be encouraged if that's what's happening in your life. You will also be a tremendous testimony of light in a dark world. And so let's be encouraged. We're no longer in the kingdom of darkness. What a blessing. We are in the kingdom of Jesus Christ.